Have you ever watched a game during a tough season? Your team's down bad, and suddenly this young kid checks in and everything changes? That's what's happening all across the NBA right now. Victor Wembanyama is putting up 24.3 points, 11 rebounds, and nearly 4 blocks per game as a 7'4" rookie. LaMelo Ball just became the first Hornet ever to average 25 and 7. Cade Cunningham is leading Detroit with 26 and 9 a night. And Jonathan Kuminga, he's finally figured it out. And it's scary. This league is loaded with young stars who aren't just putting up numbers, they're about to run the NBA. So let's break down the next wave of superstars, the ones who will be filling arenas, getting MVP chants, and shaking up the league for years to come.
MVP of the Clorox Rising Stars is Cade Cunningham.
But before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Victor Wembanyama. What Victor Wembanyama is doing doesn't feel real. This 7 feet 4 inches phenom from France isn't just a freak athlete. He's redefining what's possible in basketball. He averaged 24.3 points, 11.0 rebounds, and 3.8 blocks in 46 games this season. Has played 2 seasons for the Spurs. He has averaged 22.5 points, 10.8 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 3.7 blocks in 117 regular season games. He has won the Rookie of the Year award. And here's the wild part. He's not just tall, he's got serious skill. He crossed up Steph Curry at Steph's camp. He shot over 40% from 3 in college. Tell me the last time you saw a center who can guard all 5 positions and pull up from 30 feet like it's nothing? San Antonio didn't just draft him. They built their whole future around this kid. And honestly, they made the right call. This isn't hype. Wemby is already changing the game, and he's just getting started. Chet Holmgren. Let's be real. People clowned Chet Holmgren for being too skinny for the league. Then he missed his whole rookie season, and when he came back this year, boom, hip fracture, just brutal. But fast forward to February, and Chet reminded everybody why the Thunder are legit championship threats. Since returning from that 2-month injury break, he's been on a mission. He averaged 15.0 points per game this season, and has played 2 seasons with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over 114 regular season games, he's posted averages of 16.1 points, 7.9 rebounds, 2.3 assists, and 2.3 blocks per game. Most impressively, he's already won an NBA championship in his young career. And the craziest part, OKC was already killing it without him. But now that he's back, they've hit a whole new gear. He's not just good, he's unlocking another level for this team. LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball just made Hornets history. He's the first player ever for that franchise to average 25.2 points and 7.4 assists this season. Let that sink in. And yeah, the injuries have been rough. Wrist surgery, ankles giving out, it's been one thing after another. But when he's healthy, man, he's a wizard out there. Charlotte played it smart. They shut LaMelo Ball down early this season to let him fully recover. But now, he's almost back. And when he is, you better keep an eye on the Hornets. LaMelo has played 5 seasons with Charlotte, putting up 21 points, 7.4 assists, and 6 rebounds per game across 231 regular season games. He's already got a Rookie of the Year under his belt and made 1 All-Star appearance. But his impact goes way beyond stats. LaMelo's passing, his court vision, the way he elevates everyone around him, it completely transforms the team. When he's locked in, Charlotte isn't just fun to watch, they're a real threat. Anthony Edwards. Here's a stat that's going to mess with your head. Anthony Edwards is now the 2nd youngest player ever to lead his team to multiple conference finals. The only guy to ever do that before him, Kevin Durant, his idol. At just 23, Ant is walking among giants. We're talking Magic Johnson level history here. He has played 5 seasons for the Timberwolves. He has averaged 23.9 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 4.2 assists in 381 regular season games. He was selected to play in 2 All-Star games, but what makes Edwards special isn't just the numbers, it's the way he plays. He's got that freak athleticism mixed with that cold-blooded mentality. Does the moment get big? He gets bigger. In the playoffs, when Minnesota needed a hero, it was always him stepping up. This dude doesn't flinch. He's not just built for the league, he's built to dominate it. Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham finally got his first All-Star nod, and let's be honest, it was long overdue. This season, he's been putting up monster numbers. 26.1 points, 9.1 assists, and 6.1 rebounds across 70 games. That's not just All-Star worthy, that's franchise player territory. In just 4 seasons with Detroit, Cade's already changed the culture. He's averaged 22.1 points, 7.4 assists, and 5.4 rebounds over 208 regular season games. But it's not just about the stats. Cade makes everyone around him better. better. He doesn't just fill a box score, he runs the show. The Pistons went from laughingstock to legit threat, and it all starts with him. He's the first Piston to make the All-Star game since Blake Griffin back in 2019, but trust, he won't be the last. Cade is just getting started. Jalen Duren. Since the start of 2025, Jalen Duren has flipped a switch. Over his last 49 games, he's averaged 13.2 points, 11.1 rebounds, and 2.9 assists, anchoring the paint like a veteran, not a third-year player. That kind of consistency and impact from a young center, that's rare. Through 3 seasons with the Pistons, Duren's career averages sit at 11.5 points, 10.2 boards, and 2.1 assists in 206 games. But lately, he's stepped it up. Detroit has gone 19-8 since his breakout stretch began, and it's no coincidence. Duren's rim protection, hustle, and energy have completely shifted the team's identity. He's not just putting up numbers, he's making winning plays. At just 21 years old, Duren is becoming a force on both ends of the floor. The rest of the league better start paying attention, because this kid is just getting started. Alperen Sengun. Before the injury, Alperen Sengun was firmly in the most improved player conversation, and for good reason. He didn't just leap, he skyrocketed. His scoring jumped from 14.3 to 21.1 points per game, and he officially became the focal point of Houston's offense. But here's what truly sets him apart: the playmaking. As a center, averaging 4.9 assists per game this season is absurd. Sengun isn't just racking up numbers, he's orchestrating the offense like a point forward trapped in a big man's frame. Whether it's no-look dimes, high-post reads, or hitting cutters in stride, his feel for the game is next level. Across 4 seasons with the Rockets, he's put up 16.0 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 4.1 assists over 286 regular season games. And this season, he was the heart of the team, doing it all before going down. Jonathan Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga has finally figured it out, and that should scare the rest of the league. This season, he averaged 15.3 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 2.2 assists in just 47 games, showing flashes of the two-way force Golden State always hoped he'd become. Through 4 seasons with the Warriors, Kuminga has quietly built a solid resume: 12.5 points and 4.0 rebounds per game, plus an NBA championship under his belt. But this year felt different. Steve Kerr put it best: the game has slowed down for him. That's the key. Kuminga's athleticism was never in doubt. He's always had the tools, the speed, the strength, the vertical pop. But now, he's starting to see the floor, make smarter reads, and pick his spots. And when a player with that kind of physical ability starts playing with patience and poise, you're not just watching a breakout, you're watching a future all-star take shape. We're not just watching talent, we're witnessing a takeover. This new wave of NBA stars is faster, smarter, and more skilled than ever before. Wembanyama is redefining what a 7-footer can do. Anthony Edwards thrives in big moments. Cade Cunningham already runs the show like a seasoned vet. And the wildest part? They're just getting started. In 5 years, we'll look back at this as the turning point, the moment the league officially belonged to the next generation. So if you haven't memorized their names yet, now's the time. Because they're not coming, they're here, and they're taking over. If you made it this far, I want to hear from you. Who's your pick for the face of the NBA in 5 years? Drop it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. More stories, more analysis, and more of the NBA's future are on the way. Thanks for watching.